So welcome back to another historic My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video going to be rebuilding the 2010-2011 Chicago Bulls. Obviously this team is led by MVP candidate Derrick Rose. I believe this is actually the year he won his MVP award, so that is going to be awesome to finally get to use him. Of course, I do play with injuries off, so of course that is a big help to us, because clearly Derrick Rose is one of the most injury-prone players of all time, and it's such a shame that injuries have to be a thing, because clearly would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer if injuries never happened, and now some say he's going to be like the first NBA MVP in history to not make the Hall of Fame, which is kind of unfortunate because at this current pace he's not going to make the Hall of Fame, I don't think. And I don't really see a comeback anytime soon. So I feel bad for the guy, but you know what? Today we're going to try to get him a championship, so that's going to be awesome. We're going to try to do that. He is basically the only untouchable on this team, I will say, like without a doubt. He's definitely not going anywhere. Honestly, not on a terrible contract right now, like only $25 million a year. Like if I sign some free agents, could be like $36 million a year. So that's really not even that bad. We have Joakim Noah, who's also on a great deal. I mean, he's not untouchable on a contract that is this good. I mean, this is when Joakim Noah was actually great. He won a Defensive Player of the Year, right? I don't know if they're going to have it in here. I believe, okay, it might have been after this. I think he won a Defensive Player of the Year. I was really too young to really remember that. Luol Deng, not a huge fan of this contract. Carlos Boozer, free agent after this year. I'm probably going to trade him because we do have Taj Gibson, who's 26, on a great deal. So I'm going to try to move Boozer for a shooting guard because we do have Kyle Korver currently starting. So the rest of this roster isn't too great. We really don't have... Why is Paul Pierce on this team? Okay. Is there not a Paul Pierce on the Celtics at this point? There is. So I have no idea why we have a Paul Pierce. Probably just going to release him because I have no idea why we have him. Scalabrini's definitely not going anywhere either. He's going to be resigned 100%. So continue and add him into the untouchables. So basically, if you guys want to also know what draft class to use, so this is a 2010-2011 roster. I obviously have the 2011 draft class downloaded. They're all made by Justin Collins. You can either look up just like 2011 draft class and go down and see Justin Collins and filter by that. His draft classes are unbelievable. He's basically, honestly at this point I forget who was like the great draft class creator last year. At this point, because I really don't ever use his like draft classes anymore. So Kyrie Irving, Derek Williams, Klay Thompson, like great draft classes right here. Basically, if we're probably going to have a good year, but I think Jimmy Butler would be good to get on this team, like maybe a little bit. Actually, no, they did draft him. So this is actually who they drafted in real life this year. So if Jimmy Butler, if we can snag him, maybe have him on the team a little prematurely, that would be absolutely awesome. So Boozer's pretty much the only guy I'm probably going to trade right now for at least probably the beginning of this season. So I'm going to go ahead and try to move Carlos Boozer, and I'll see you guys when I have a trade. So we're going to go ahead and do this trade with the Memphis Grizzlies, sending them Carlos Boozer and Elijah Millsap for Tony Allen and Jason Williams. I'll show you guys the other trades I was considering. So this is the one we are going to be taking. Along with this one, that's what I was considering. Getting the unprotected first-round pick from the Kings. If you look at their roster, they have Tyreek Evans and DeMarcus Cousins now. They very well may be a lottery seed, but I feel like they're actually going to be weirdly good. Like, I know the rest of this team's not bad. It might be a huge mistake me not taking this, and actually, now that I'm really thinking about it, okay, let's see. If we trade them Carlos Boozer, it's going to be adding another 83 overall. That's 4 80s. So, you know what, I still think it will be a lottery pick, but you know what, I'm going to stick with the original trade that I did have. So, let's go ahead and pick up Tony Allen and Jason Williams. And I do like this trade. We get a good backup point guard in Jason Williams, and we get a good, really good action defensive shooting guard for us. So, CJ Watson right now is interesting. When's his contract? It's up after this year, so let's kind of go ahead and move him for a backup big, even if it's just for 1 year. Also, I apologize if I sound like shit. I'm sick, and that's kind of why there's been a little bit of a lack of videos lately, but not much I can do about me getting sick. So might just honestly move him for a first-round pick if I can't get anything else. But Patrick Patterson's actually not too bad. Decent backup big off the bench. Can maybe flip him for like a pick in the offseason. So he's going to be here for this year at least. So we're going to go ahead and redo this rotation. We're going to give Justin Hamilton no minutes. So Sheik can play 14. Korver can play 14. Actually, no. Korver's going to play 16. Patterson, 18. Williams off the bench can play 21. Gibson's going to go ahead and play 30. D-Rose, 38. We're going to go ahead and give 32 to Tony Allen. We'll give 34 here. We'll actually go 32 here, and we'll give 35 to Joakim Noah. So, going to go ahead and change this to a 9-minute rotation. Only scoring option I have is Derrick Rose. So, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. This team's probably going to be pretty good. Hopefully, we're a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference, can at least compete for a championship. So, here at the end of season number 1, LeBron James MVP. I'm not 100% positive this is the year Derrick Rose won his MVP. It was either this year or 2009, 2010, or 2010, 2011. I could be really stupid, and it could be neither, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the two. But LeBron wins it this year nonetheless. We also go 67-15, which is very, very impressive. Absolutely will take. Was really expecting to be around like the 55 win, but you know what? I guess D-Rose just carried us. Corey Maggette, Rookie of the Year. I don't think Corey Maggette would be a rookie right now, but I might be a dumbass. Again, I'm not great with historic rosters. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year. Was he ever on the Warriors? Because I feel like whenever I use this roster, he's on the Warriors. And I feel like he was never on the Warriors, unless I'm just a total fucking idiot again. Could be the 3rd-year thing in a row. Like, I might not know MVP, Rookie of the Year, or 6th Man of the Year, but I could just be totally wrong with all of them, which I very well could be. Dwight Howard, Defensive Player of the Year. Joe Johnson, Most Improved, and Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year. Once again, we go 67-15. That was good enough for first in the Eastern Conference. Probably the best record in the NBA. Does Derrick Rose? Yes, he does. Makes the All-NBA second team. That is good to see. Kobe. Oh, I wish he was a free agent this offseason. I would go after him so much, but you know what? It happens. So I actually am interested in who are the big free agents this offseason. So we definitely do have a chance of winning the championship this year. Standings-wise, we're 11 games up on the Celtics for first in the Eastern Conference. We actually have the best record in the NBA by 5 games. This team is very, very good. This Thunder team right here. Let's hope we don't have to play them in the finals if we should make it that far. So obviously Derrick Rose led us in scoring. Then it was Luol Deng, Joakim Noah, Tony Allen, Taj Gibson, Kyle Korver, Jason Williams, Patrick Patterson. Rebounds is going to be Noah, Gibson, and Deng. And assists is going to be Rose, Williams, and then Noah. So first round of the playoffs, we are taking on the 8th-seeded Milwaukee Bucks. Honestly, it's nothing that good. Also, I want to check out where that Kings pick would have ended up. Kings. You know what? That sucks. Honestly, it really does, especially because I really traded it for Tony Allen. But it's probably, you know what? It could end up being like the 8th overall pick, and plus we would have sent them Carlos Boozer. That's who it was. Maybe they would have won a few more games. You know what? I mean, it's fine. I can get over it. I'm probably going to trade for a high pick anyways. We beat the Magic in 6. Now taking on the Celtics, and we win in 6 again. And we just got blessed. We don't have to take on the Thunder. We have to play the Clippers in the NBA Finals. Clippers, let's check out their team. Blake, yeah, oh my God. If we don't beat this team, there's something wrong. We are better in pretty much all aspects. Come on, 2K. Don't go cheesing on me now. We're up 3-2. Game 7. We're going to Game 7. Are we? We're really getting blown out. In our home building of Game 7 of the NBA Finals. As Eric Bledsoe is your Finals MVP. Just screams disappointment, man. You know what? I wasn't expecting to win a championship this first year, but if you're going to go all the way and just tease me like that, why not just at least let me win it? Kind of annoying, but you know what? I can live. Tom Thibodeau has gross ratings. I know he just won Coach of the Year, but if I can go out and sign like Brad Stevens, I would honestly be an idiot not to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and give him $5.5 million a year. We get him and trainer. We're going to get Jimmy Lynch, pretty much the guy I want to get. And we are good there. Okay, so let's hopefully get both of these guys. We do. Assistant coach, any players here? Shaq is here. I have no idea how Shaq is here. Okay. Whatever. Works for me. And welcome to the team. Shaq, assistant GM. We'll bring in Keith Waters. I mean, I don't really know if it matters or not, but we'll bring both these guys in. We get Waters, and can we get Shaq? Come on, just accept it, and that's cool. So we get Shaquille O'Neal as our assistant coach. Pretty cool. Don't always get to use him as an assistant coach at all, really, ever. I don't think I ever have. So up to the draft where we have the 29th pick. Going to go ahead and move this, hopefully for a future first. Future first in the Lakers, I'm fine with. So we don't have a lot of terrible contracts here. I mean, we have Tony Allen, which isn't a great contract. I mean, we have Luol Deng. I'm not trying to move Luol Deng for a high pick in this year's draft. Maybe get like Jimmy Butler. So if I just put him up on the trade block, what are my offers? Of course, trading's broken, so give me a second. I believe it said he had 4-star trade value. 3.5-star, which isn't terrible. So, trade offers for players. There's nothing really here that good, but who is like a high pick? So if we throw up Luol Deng, who has like the 3rd overall pick, or second overall pick, the Hornets. They don't want to do this trade. How about if I give you, like, I have a couple players down here that I wouldn't mind giving up. How about if I give you Omar Asik? And I will give you Patrick Patterson. And they agree to that. And we didn't have to give up 1 extra pick. So we now have the 2nd overall pick. Probably going to go on and move on from Tony Allen. Goes up 2 overalls. We move him to shooting guard or small forward. So might as well go ahead and move him there. 3-star trade value. 19th overall or 13th overall pick and a future first is what I'm going to take. Yeah, I'd be stupid not to take that. It's a great trade. So I'll see you guys rookie signings, who I drafted 2nd and 13th overall. So here, rookie signs with the 2nd overall pick, we ended up taking Klay Thompson. It was either him or Jimmy Butler. He was way higher ranked than Jimmy Butler. I believe he was like the 3rd ranked prospect, and Jimmy Butler was down to like 20 or something. So I went with Klay Thompson, kind of spiced it up a little bit. And then with the 13th pick, Enes Kanter was there, and he's a 77 overall. So he's actually a higher overall than Klay Thompson is, which is kind of crazy to me, but you know what? It's fine. He's going to be a great backup center to Joakim Noah, especially because he's going to be such a good cheap option as well. So Clifford, I don't even know who that is. Not getting the qualifying offer, especially because he's a 58 overall. So free agency, if we could bring LeBron James to this team would be absolutely crazy. This team would be absolutely set. Bring the MVP, the guy who just won it, 11 offers, and we are his #1 offer. And we get LeBron James. I have to renounce the rights on Corver. I'm going to renounce the rights on Brian Scalabrine, but I should definitely be able to bring him back in. And LeBron James is on this team. Holy shit. We now have $22 million in cap space. Anybody here that I can get for like $22 million? I can't believe we just signed LeBron. Like, that's going to make our team so much better. Like, it's not every day I can sign LeBron James. Steve Nash, we're honestly $4.5 million off of. We're actually $1 million off of Ray Allen, but I think Steve Nash might have more trade value. So 1 year, $21 million. Wait, that's what they give him? 1 year, $21 million, and that's like his best offer? Okay, can I get, how far am I? Okay, I'm $4 million off on DeMarcus Cousins. Do I move Joakim Noah for DeMarcus Cousins? Because I'm not trading Klay Thompson. If I trade Joakim Noah, actually wait, please tell me, is Cousins isn't like restricted or anything. He's unrestricted, has no offers. Could I get like a pretty good like rookie on like a rookie deal if I move Joakim Noah? Because then I think this team would be totally all set. So he has 3-star trade value, which isn't terrible. I need somebody not making a lot of money, like Al Jefferson. This is a great trade. Pick up Al Jefferson. If I sign Cousins can be moved to the power forward position. Oh my God, this is going to work beautifully. Ready? Watch. DeMarcus Cousins, come to this team. I'm going to move you to power forward, and this team is going to be absolutely insane. Oh, we are going to be so good. DeMarcus Cousins, that's the most. Lets me give him max offer right there. Please accept the contract. And DeMarcus Cousins is now on this team. Look at this team, man. This team is absolutely insane. Whole starting lineup is set. So here we go. Rose, Thompson, LeBron, Cousins, and Al Jefferson. We're really good right now. We need a backup point guard, shooting guard, and that's pretty much it. So backup point guard, shooting guard, and I believe small forward as well. So I'll see you guys. I'm just going to sign a bunch of veterans pretty much. I'll see you guys at the start of season #2 with the rotation. So this is what the rotation is going to look like for the second season. Derrick Rose, Klay Thompson, LeBron James, DeMarcus Cousins, and Al Jefferson. Off the bench, Enes Kanter, Taj Gibson, Thabo Sefolosha, Pierre Jackson, and Kyle Korver. I may have forgotten to re-sign Brian Scalabrine, so I'm not going to be... I have to be a man of my word, and I have to bring back the GOAT. So Brian Scalabrine as a free agent makes it even easier. So welcome back to the team, Brian. So just had to bring him back, make sure he didn't go anywhere. And now the best player on our team. So we are all set with this rotation. This team is absolutely insane. I think we're going to 100% win a championship this year. I'll probably go into another year after that, but this team's just too good. Scoring option is going to be LeBron, and then it's going to be Rose, and then probably Cousins. So actually, no, I'm going to leave it blank. It could either be Thompson or Cousins. So I'll see you guys at the end of season #2. This team's absolutely insane, and let's hope we win a championship. All right, so end of season #2, where our very own LeBron James is out here winning his second MVP in a row. He puts up 21 points, 9 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 2.5 steals, and 1.5 blocks. He was absolutely insane for us. Kyrie Irving wins Rookie of the Year, was the first overall pick. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year once again. Dwight Howard, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. Andris Biedrins, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, wins Most Improved for the Cavs. And Brad Stevens, our coach, wins Coach of the Year, as we do go 71-11. And we were obviously first in the Eastern Conference. So we do have LeBron James on the All-NBA first team, obviously, as he wins MVP. We're not trying to go defensive team. We're trying to go All-NBA teams. We do have Derrick Rose in the All-NBA second team. That is pretty cool. And then I do not believe... Oh, Al Horford's on the 76ers. And then I do not believe we're going to have any more Bulls on All-NBA teams. But we do have LeBron on the All-Defensive first team. And then we should have All-Rookie team. We do not. Okay, so neither of our rookies. Not Klay Thompson. Not Enes Kanter. making rookie teams. So, but you know what? It's fine. They're going to win championship this year. No other rookie is. So 71 wins was very, very impressive, especially because we did start a rookie. So we were actually only 7 games as the best record in the NBA. I don't know how this team wins 64 games. They're really not that good. Player stats in year 11 scored by Derrick Rose. Then it was LeBron James. Klay Thompson was actually third. Then DeMarcus Cousins, Al Jefferson, then Enes Kanter, and then Pierre Jackson. Rebounds was Jefferson, James, then Cousins, and assists was James, Rose, and then Cousins. First round of the playoffs, taking on the 8-seeded Knicks. Honestly, if we win a championship rather easily this year, I'm probably not going to do another year just because this team is so good. There's nothing really else I can do to it. Honestly, LeBron taking on his old team, and now we're taking on the Clippers. Let's get some revenge. We lose game 1 somehow. Okay, like, what is it with 2K's like love of the Clippers? I don't understand it. Can we win a championship, please? At least make it close so I can hop in and maybe like fight for it a little bit. Maybe I can not blow it. Okay, if it's all right, you know what? A minute 18 left. I'm hopping in. We're gonna win this championship right here. So I have no idea if you saw that footage or not. If you didn't, it went horribly. We had the same uniforms on. None of my starters were rested at all, and I played like shit. So we ended up losing the game by a pretty, like, I think it was like, okay, we lost by 7 points in the game. So I played like shit. I clearly blew it. We're going to game 7 right now. If we don't win this series, there's something wrong with this game. Like, we are far and away the better team here. And please, thank you. Now we're blowing them out. Now we finally, like, this shouldn't have been a 7-game series at all, but you know what, we win. Derrick Rose is your finals MVP. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this historic rebuild. If you guys did, make sure you like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what historic rebuild you want me to do with this roster next. I really like this roster. I think it's a very, very good roster. Obviously, I like the draft classes who Justin Collins makes. Once again, that is who makes them. If you did not catch that when I said that originally. So again, let me know what other team you want me to rebuild with this roster down below in the comment section. I had a really fun time with this one. Again, I apologize for the lack of videos recently. I've been a little bit sick. I also tweeted that out. You can go check out my Twitter down below in the comment section. Shameless plug right there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys all in the next video.